a question first. Do you want to grow your startup to the next level or further to the highest level?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please give me an energy answer. One more, yeah? Do you want to grow your startup to the next level or to the highest level?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yes, if you want it, then I'm here to help you to grow your startup to the next level. Through Telkom Indigo incubation and acceleration programs. Please join us. There are a few reasons why you should join with us. Here are a few reasons. First, we give you mentoring. We provide you a resident mentor with a physical mentor, with silicon valley mentor. They can give you a feedback and advice to grow your startup to the next level. And also we give you funding. Seed Capital helps you to fund your innovations or scaling your market. And also, you can access our market. It is a such available benefit for you. You can interact with our customer with 150 million. And we have international presence in 10 countries right now. And also, we have 3 million subscribers in Go and more than 200,000 for customers. And you can use our co-working space. We have we have right now in 15 cities in Indonesia. And also you can use our resources such as hosting, server, or call center, and many more. And in order to develop and monetize your product, you can also use our API, such as notification, authentication, and payment. And to go to the next level, we also bring you on for online programs to get a local or global investor.
Ini nggak bisa connect.
Okay, for more details, visit us indigo.id. To show you how serious we are in developing digital business in Indonesia, right now, Telkom already has a representative office in Silicon Valley, and we have head of Silicon Telkom representative office in Silicon Valley. Hi, Kyle. Kyle, he will introduce you more details about our Silicon Valley programs. Okay, please welcome Kyle.
Kyle, you have only 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please. Okay.
Hi everyone. My name is Kyle Blake. I am the Silicon Valley representative of NVIDIA Ventures. How many of you know NVIDIA Ventures? Nobody? Let's do a better job. No, NVIDIA Ventures is the venture capital arm of Telkom. So just like Indigo's accelerator of the Telkom Group, we are the venture capital arm of the Telkom Group. So our goal is really, we've set together $100 million fund. And so our goal is trying to match Telkom's businesses with the best and the brightest entrepreneurs and startups so that we can work together. Because Telkom, we do $10 billion annually plus. We have operations in 10 countries around the world. We have operations in almost every single industry you can imagine. And what we want to do is we want to partner and grow not only ourselves, but grow the startup ecosystem and the technology around us. And so our goal is we want to work with startups in supporting their businesses. We want to not only fund your business, but we want to help you leverage our existing customers, clientele, existing business models, different industry business verticals, so that way you can grow your business, right? And so what we this is sorry. what we do in our role at NDI. I'm not sure if we plan on talking about this. So yes, we're the venture capital arm, but we also help to support the Indigo Accelerator program. So a good example is an immersion program where my job is we will be taking the best startups from each one of our batches and we will bring them to Silicon Valley. There you'll be able to meet with not only the best and the brightest entrepreneurs, you'll be able to visit Facebook and Google, you'll be able to visit local VCs, whether it may be like Andreessen Horowitz or be able to Union Square Ventures. The goal of bringing you to Silicon Valley is really to help you understand the mindsets of the ecosystem there. Be able to take the best practices, be able to take similar knowledge, be able to have and build contacts so that not only that you can come back to Indonesia and build a great company efficiently and quickly, but also learn how to build a global business. We're in the game to make billion-dollar companies, global companies, not just Indonesian companies, right? MPI is very serious about our venture capital arm. We want to win and we want to win big. We're going to invest in startups and entrepreneurs that can make that happen. And we're going to make sure that they provide leverage to the resources that we have. So I am based in the US, but I hope to come back to Indonesia every so often. And prior to my work with, prior to MDI, I had worked with a Silicon Valley-based venture capital firm for a number of years. There I've invested in over 30 different companies, 5 of which have achieved exits. I have 4 international offices, places including Bangladesh, to helping build a local presence here in Indonesia, to other parts of the world. But I'm excited to be working with MDI and Silicon to support a lot of business. I don't. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much. That's all I have.
Terima kasih kami Bagaimana kita adalah sesi utama yaitu pukul 3:30 di mana kita langsung mendengarkan setelah itu. Mario bertanya, mari kita persilakan dia juga kelas Silvion Mario. Wow. Thank you.
Hey guys, and I'm very honored to be here. It's actually my first time speaking in Indonesia. I give the talk on a lot of video all over the world, and Philippines, which is where I reside now, various times, but I'm very happy to be in Indonesia for the first time. Just want to notice one thing about Indonesia. You guys are tremendously on time. That's the 3rd conference I attend in Indonesia, and 7:30. If you look at 7:30, it's like 10:30 maybe the guests are coming. So, and coming from Italy, it's a miracle they come, right? Okay, very clear. You managed traffic very well. There's just as much traffic as in Manila, but you guys are very good to manage traffic. Okay, great. So we're going to have a bundle tonight about sales, which is my area of expertise, and marketplaces. So it's kind of bundle tonight. Let me introduce you. Oops, that's not.
Okay.
What is a sensor? Operator.
Wait.
Okay.
Baru.
Is your order?
This new one. This new one.
Sorry, yeah. I wasn't prepared for this. Too. I'm surprised I'm not running it. Sorry, okay. I just see the and it doesn't work. Next. Next. Really? Okay, before. Sir? That was next. How about before? Can you go to the beginning? Now I'm on the next. I already showed you when I was 10 years younger. That's how it work. Okay. Next. Okay. Great. So her name is Jay. I met Jay in a beach in Cambodia about 3 years ago. In Cambodia, when you walk through Sukhumvit, which is a small village, as a tourist, or white tourist, they try to sell you these sort of things, right? From Viagra to bracelets and colliers, etc. So Jay approached me like he approached me that day, tried to sell me something. And just like the other 49, I rejected her. Because she approached me like everybody approached me. But when I rejected her, I understand she was natural in sales. So she approached me and said, do you want a bracelet? And I said, I don't want a bracelet. I probably didn't open my eyes. I didn't know if she was 30 or 16 or 6. And then she said, why? And then by simply saying why, she got my attention. Because nobody, we were rejecting them and she was just walking away. Right? So she really understood the sales, it's all about objection. Right? So she looked at me and says, why? So I opened my eyes and engaged conversation, and I thought, whoa, that's a 6 years old, 6, 7 years old Cambodian girl looking at me and engaging conversation with me on sales. I love this confrontation. That's why I engage and say, I like any of your bracelets. She looks at me with a big smile. She picks one, which is this one. Okay? From all the white selection of bracelet, she takes it, puts it on my pulse, and says, this is perfect for you. 6 years old. Right? So Jay is a natural. Very few people around the world has the skills of this little girl. Because she came to me with a great pitch, she got objected out, and she adapted, and she closed me. She closed me right there. She didn't even, once I got here, I mean, too late. Too late. Right? Okay, please, stand up here. Who is in a sales position? Stand up. Now, stand up. Stand up. Who is in a sales position? Okay, better than average. Stay there. No. Stay there. Stay there. Stand up. Who is the CEO of a company or an entrepreneur? Okay. Entrepreneur, CEO, good. Okay, so the last one they stood up, which are the last one they stood up as a CEO and entrepreneur and did not stood up to my sales position question, they should seriously reconsider the position. Seriously reconsider the position. Okay? Because CEO and entrepreneur does not sell to clients. Clients are resources. You need to put a product first. You sell to suppliers, to partners, to employees. I sell most of the time vision to my employees. I really have a team, I really have a company. So selling to clients, you should hire somebody to do it. Your time is spent with suppliers, partners, and employees. We help you grow your business. Because either you like it or not, we're all in sales. Okay? Keep this very much in mind. Once you have business, most of your time is spent somewhere else, and it's all about selling. So, next. Great. So just a bit information about me. I started my sales career by being a management consultant in developing countries. I've been working with in about 6 countries, selling advertisements to governments. And to do that, we were getting endorsement from the ministries and politicians of those countries. Into the Ministry of Oil of Angola, which we sent $500,000 advertisement in 45 minutes. It was a very profitable for me. obviously. And for example, exports 98% of their oil. That's the only income that they have, right? So that's the most powerful man in the country, right? And then I joined Rocket Internet, right? It's me as the CEO of this class in Southeast Asia. And then now I'm running, next. I'm running FlySpaces, which is Airbnb for office space. So we aggregate all the short-term inventory present in the third city, and you guys can hire me a room or an office space even like by the hour, right? So through our platform, co-working spaces, service offices, but also the corporations, they simply elect an office space. They can get their supply online, and end users like you, they have to take like a big financial investment for offices. Now, on a click away, you can get offices on demand. And the reason why I put this slide specifically about FlySpaces is because of our fundraising. Because you guys, at some point, you also need fundraising. And what is fundraising again? It's a sales. It's nothing more than a sales. Because you sold yourself to the investor, and it's seed funding where I guess most of you are, or maybe in a little time, nobody will invest in your company. They will invest in you as an individual. My investors in the Philippines, they told me, Mario, you can open a tech company, a bar, a club, or a food processing company, you don't care. Just invest in an individual. Because you need trust. It's not about trust. So, next. Who of you has seen this movie? You, most of you are very young. So, it's a very famous movie about Alibaba being the three words of say, always be closing, right? I'm sure you maybe heard about always be closing before, but what might you know is the actual meaning. Closing the sales is not a money transfer between me and you, a transfer of profitable services. It's a result of multiple closure. Because once you close the sales, it's done. Okay? Getting your attention is a closure. Exchanging business card and engaging conversation is a closure. Then we talk about this is a business card. Okay, so this is my business card, right? My personal business card. When I go around conferences around the world, I hand over my business card on this side, not on my name side. Why? Because like this, I catch their attention. How many people have a slogan on the behind of the business cards? Really few, right? And my slogan says exactly what I believe I'm an expert on, which is building companies in Asia. And it actually is just like, your name is, I build companies in Asia? I said, no, that's what I do. You're smart, right? So, I get his attention right there. If this guy or this girl has any intention to do business in Asia, or he has a business in Asia, I definitely get his or her attention. And by that, I already have a closure right there. Because a lot of people, they're saying the same things you sell, exactly the same way. By selling it different, you already are a notch above. Let's start with the basics of sales. First of all, people need to get rid of the misconception of salespeople. Salespeople will bring money into your company. They should be extremely valued, extremely well paid, right? And they really got to take out the misconception is just a salesman. The biggest Fortune 500 companies, as a CEO, they don't have the CTO or the CFO. They have somebody coming from the sales department. Because it sells to investors, partners, employees, and all along. Okay? So if you look at Fortune 500 companies, all the CEOs are not coming, most of the CEOs are not coming from accounting or finance. Okay? But from the banks. They're all coming from sales. The CEO of Comcast, highest paid employee in the US, coming from sales. Just give you an example. So you have to understand sales is the fuel of an organization. Okay? Apple is a great company, not only because it has a great product, because if you have a great product, like you can't sell it, your product will never reach a consumer or another corporation. They have a great product because they have a great product, and they sell it very well. People line up days in advance in Beijing under -5 degrees to put their hands in the latest iPhone. This is crazy. This is crazy. They have a great product and they sell it amazingly well, right? So the concept of sales is that you have a great organization, they have a great product,
and sells it very well. This orchestra goes hand by hand. If you unplug one component, the orchestra doesn't play anymore. And also there is a misconception that in Asia, you guys are too comfortable to talk about money. Even in Europe, even in Italy, right? Money is like a taboo. It's like in the US, people talk about money all the time. You meet somebody, what's your name? How much you make? Right? I'm not sure that acts as a society, right or wrong, we don't need to discuss that. We hear that people have a misconception about money, right? So you have to read the misconceptions of money. Money are a fundamental component of the sales, and it's your reward, and they are yours, and you should get them, right? So take out the misconception for money. Money is a fundamental component of sales aspect. And we should also consider sales as a form of persuasion, as a form of self-branding. Here today, I'm not selling you a master class, I'm selling you myself as first. I'm selling you my product. I hope you remember 5 spaces, but by the time it's time for you to find an office space or to find a deal. So it's a form of persuasion and self-branding, right? Every time you hand over a business card, every time you talk to somebody, okay, you have a chance to get his attention. You have a chance to close a little step. And it's also, at least for me, but I can see this with my employees, they close big deals all the time, a perfect form of satisfaction. I'm sure you saw the latest movie about satisfaction was The Wolf of Wall Street, okay? Drugs aside, okay? You see the emotional walls in the office? That's basically how we run our offices, okay? We have morning meetings, like 8 a.m., people screaming and then shooting about the deals, etc., etc. I will tell you, in even more sensitive organization like Groupon, Groupon is entirely a sales organization. It's the website with pictures on it. There's zero technology behind, right? So Groupon was built on salespeople, right? So being in sales is actually the best functions you can be, and the toughest one. And then there is an ethics part, right? And we're going to discuss this a little bit in a bit. Never sell something to somebody which you don't believe is going to have ethics of your product. You know why? Very easy. You make money today, but you don't make money out of this person anymore. And the relationship is gone, right? Unless you don't sell jewelry or very luxury stuff, which generally is an emotional sale, right? Luxury products are based on status and emotional, right? That's why they're the shopaholic are the most depressed people in the world, right? They go out because they get depressed for anything else. They go out to buy items, buy funny items, they feel better. So those guys can sell them well, right? And then, I'm sure you've heard that, but it's very true. You cannot sell something which you're not passionate about. When I talk about Flight Spaces, it's my company, it's my baby. It's the first time I had my own company, Rocket, I managed company, it was just not mine. Still, my eyes were shining when I was talking about Easy Taxi, Food Farm, they were shining when I was trying to convince the employees to come and work with us instead of working with somebody else. They were shining when I was talking to investors or entrepreneurs or partners, because they have to believe what I believe. And that's the only way you can make these things happen. You have to believe in what you're selling, but you have to believe in and they have to believe in what you believe. And that's why people will join you instead of somebody else. But to get this mindset, of course, the mindset factor is a very, very interesting thing to have. If you don't have the first step to yourself, it will never happen. And throughout having the mindset factor, then you will see all the rest will come like magic. The enthusiasm, the perseverance, okay? It's not nice to get no's, nobody wants to get no's, right? But it's part of the game, and it's part of the sales process. Right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, so let's start breaking this down. This is not my invention, okay? There is a very big video on YouTube called 6 Rules of Persuasion. It's actually very nice because it draws things, okay? I just add this slide for the sake of completion of this seminar. Reciprocity is the very first rule, and you guys in Asia master this. People in Europe and the US don't really understand reciprocity. Reciprocity is the concept of losing space. If I give you a favor, and then when I give it for you, give it back to me. And it's probably my favorite rules, and that's something that I learned in Asia. Okay, coming from Western, we don't have the concept of reciprocity. We have the concept of friendship and favors. But in Asia,
you probably guys know, because you might have to sell a product to somebody else and using somebody else's product. Your product maybe is 10 times better, 10 times cheaper. But that guy that is supposed to buy your product has a much better relationship with the other guy. He will never switch. He will never switch unless the cost saving is gigantic and so obvious that we lose so down to the whole organization by not doing it. Okay? Reciprocity, that's where I invest most of my time now, to build a relationship with my employees, with potential investors, with potential. So keep as many favors as you can out without necessarily asking something in return. Scarcity. This problem, that's a concept that works really well in the United States. Why in cities like Singapore, well, she has a big financial crisis, let's say Manhattan, is limited by land. People, you cannot extend the land, right? So when something is perceived as scarce, high-end apartment in Manhattan, okay, the value is perceived automatically as higher. In the video you will see on Facebook, you will see how the Concorde flight, for those people who don't know, the Concorde flight was a flight that was going from Paris and from London to New York in half the time. As today, normal commercial flight was a specific flight, very, very expensive ticket. And then when Air France and British Airways realized it was just not economically feasible to run it anymore because they're running for marketing purposes, they announced they're going to cancel the flights. What happened? The very same day, sales skyrocketed because people, even middle income, they said, oh my God, I will never be able to fly to Concorde anymore, right? And it was 25 years ago. Oh, yeah, 15 years ago probably. Okay, so the sales of the Concorde flight have skyrocketed because it's a material that starts to perceive as scarce. So try always to stay in position of products and services that can be somehow perceived as scarce. Okay? Now you probably know that Indonesia is a big problem because it has a big mining industry and commodity prices are commodities. And commodities by definition are a commoditized product. There are 30 other countries that have the problem that you have. What if they are more efficient in selling or they dump their market for whatever reason? Authority. It's a time-consuming yet very valuable exercise. I consider it self-authority because I spend relatively amount of time speaking with conferences, writing articles, being out there and training corporations, and writing 1 week. And everywhere you look for me, there is the word sales or motivation attached. That's how you become a figure of authority. There's no MBA, no business school, no job you can get to be a figure of authority. That's something you build at an individual level. Consistency, which is very difficult for certain organizations to also deliver, is having consistency in the product, but also when you have a deal with a person, you try to get a little yes along the line. We're going to take the example of cars, for instance. So there's somebody selling cars, and there's somebody that walks in your shop and wants to buy a car. So the fact that wants to buy a car is a given already. The yes in back of them is or color or price, when you like the car to be delivered, etc. Because by the time you finish the sales pitch, you will need to present the product, which should match. You will need to accept the little yes, you take across the line. And they cannot say to you anymore. Because if they say, I want a car of 20,000, and you offer a car of 20,000, they can't say anymore, it's too expensive, you just only 20,000, and just give me what you ask me, right? There's a little consistency that you get throughout the sales process. When you get a call by an amazing telecom company or insurance, they try to show, if you notice, they try always to get, are you 20 years old, right? Are you 30 years old, and you have a family, right? Don't you not think? They keep asking you like right, because you check all the boxes and by the end they push the product, which is perfect for you. You can say I don't have a family just to get away from them. You just said you have a family, right? That's how the call boiler room splits are made. So we go. Liking, that's a little concept for responsibility. People do business with other people that they like. They share the same vision, they share passion, they share culture, language, nationality. Now, how come in Indonesia are so crazy about soccer? You are the only country in Asia which is crazy about football and soccer. Right? What's wrong? What's right? You even for an Italian football team. Right? You're the only country in Southeast Asia, and that's what I saw like the liking. I mean, the minute I say Italian, oh, what's your favorite football team? And I'm like, I hate soccer. I'm terrified when I say I hate soccer because they, oh my God, I'm Italian. And you know, the Indonesian people about Inter Milan, so there's a connection right there. I'm like, I don't like soccer. But then I put in the reason, because my family works for Juventus. So, and then I really don't like soccer. The reason is that my family works for Juventus. That's why. I think it's also soccer with much. And then consensus, right? People, they don't like to be the first in try your product or services. There are very few people out there that are pioneers. When I was getting into taxi, and we were going to taxi operators and having them acquiring their taxis, all of them they were asking who is already using the platform. Although it were zero cost for them to sign in, zero cost for them to invest in the phone, we were giving everything for free. They were like, who is in already? Because people are scared to be the first. There are really, really few people in a group, the determined group, that want to be the first. You notice that probably Telecom, they start to have the first VC fund, and then the little group, and then whatever group, they start all that in VC fund. Because among them, they feel like excluded. Oh my God, I want a VC fund. I don't have a football team. I don't have a family. Okay? So, this is how it works. Okay? So, in your pitch deck, in your presentation, or in your chit chat, make sure you always mention already products or people that are using your products and services. People who just feel more comfortable to use it. Next. Okay, just a summary. Okay? So, always qualify the lead. Don't sell cars to somebody that doesn't want to sell cars. It's just simple. Most of the people, and they have to sell to Asia, are like extremely unprepared to sell meeting. And we have a slide of population later. Just ask a simple question. The question is, what can I sell you today? Basically. Right? What are you looking for? What your organization is looking for? You want a car? Great. You want a condo? Great. You want a bag? Great. You want a watch? Great. So you know where to go. Qualify the lead. Most people don't do it. Most people don't do it. Avoid people leading the leads. Okay? There are just some people then they can't be solved either today, next month, or whatever. They will be solved one day, but not today. And you have to take these people out. You're wasting your time, you're wasting theirs. When you pitch to them, once you qualify the lead and you're sure that they don't have any of the leads, okay, you need to start overcoming objection. And price, it should always be justified. Everybody will tell you that it's expensive, everything. This is expensive, okay? It's the easiest way to start negotiating, right? So the idea of why your price is X should be embodied in your presentation and the slide presentation. Okay? But overcome objection. Okay? And price is always be an objection. Time of delivery. Okay? If the guy will buy from you only if you can deliver it to a certain day. Overtime is a If you can't deliver for a certain day, explain really why you cannot deliver for a certain day. Or tell him, sir, if you wait, maybe there is a discount. Maybe I can serve you something better of your color, of the design exactly you want. Right? When you do your pitch, you need to sound exactly yourself, sharp, very sharp, laser focus, and you have to stand as a figure of authority. Right? If you go in and sell it to a bank, a fintech bank, they have zero aversion to risk. Everything that they put online has to be bulletproof. It will be led by 300 engineers, 400 CFOs, and the CEOs, and the secretary. Okay? So you need to sound solid and prepared. And what we're talking about, people will never lie to you. Deliver the power state, right? Confidence, certainty. Okay? Use silence. Silence is an ally. Just talk. Sir, this is my problem. This is the price. This is how to deliver. Silence is an ally. People they tell me the price and they keep talking, they sound very unconfident because I just told you the price is so right, maybe I should justify it because my price is this and that. Okay? That's not the way to deliver. Great. Visual people, that's easy in technology because whatever digital marketing you spend out there, you have either click-through rate, a conversion rate, or something. Okay? In the details, and we're going to talk also about this later, it's a bit more difficult. But there are ways to keep track of everything. So I sent 3 proposals only one came back, okay, probably the other three were either not qualified or it's not the right moment to buy, etc. Everything can be measured and people. Obviously, in digital marketing, because Google has everything plugin just much easier, but everything can be measured and people. There's the transition. So when you get your real yes, okay, you need a car, you need rent, etc. Is that right? That's like the insurance company. Do you have a family? Yes, right? So all these transitions are done with very valuable information that when it's time to close, okay, people can go backwards because they already said what the real status is. And never say money aside. You lose. If you think a serious business person, okay, and you say the stupidity, the sir, money aside, would you buy my product and services? You lose it. Why like it's a stupid question, right? It's a dumb question, right? It shows me you have zero confidence about your product and your service if you ask money aside. Because money is a part of sales, just it's value, okay? So never use money aside. Next. Alright, so mostly one of the product service already selected. Innovative product that you know will probably most of us would like to be, okay, but we are restrained in this stuff. Innovative products, they are bought by Pioneer. Pioneer are not a very big market. And the rest market of Pioneer is very, okay? They have entry barriers because you don't know if maybe the ultimate goal of connecting people for remittances is given, but how you do it, when you do it, how you acquire a customer, that's a different story. Okay? You will find people limiting the list, okay? And you will have to fix new problems. And a lot of problems are already been fixed. Okay? So you have to solve maybe it's easier for the better, cheaper, faster, or a new problem. But a new problem is not my dog has a problem, and I think it's everybody's problem. And my problem's dog cost $1 million to battle. Okay? It's really a real problem. Now, where we stand on the like seed and CDA companies are in emerging products, like grocery delivery, taxi company, office space. Everybody knows it's a problem. They're just companies that are executing the problem solving in a better way. That's a much bigger market, right? There are early adopters. It's credible. We have very credible brands around the world, like Uber of the world, Grand Taxi of the world, Gojek of the world, right? But how they initially started is by having a great reach to both customers, suppliers, investors, right? And they get it delivered. They were delivering their product no matter what. No matter what. I was driving taxi the first weeks in taxi in Manila. Okay, I'm not telling the passenger how look like a white guy driving. She thought she was kidnapped. Right? Okay. So you have to deliver at any cost. If you promise your product is delivered at 6 a.m., you think more likely you deliver it yourself. Okay? You deliver it yourself. Common product, everybody knows. It's immediately commoditized, okay? There's a lot of buyers, there are all the big companies doing sort of toilet paper. I don't know how you really want toilet paper, I'm sure somebody can know this. But these are common products. We have thousands of brands. All of them presenting their product and services nearly in the same way, right? Fashion brands get distinguished, right? So personally, I don't see any difference between Uniqlo or H&M. For me, they focus on the middle low end. They are great brands, still they're great brands, but they're common product, right? There's no unicity in what they do, right? They manage to acquire customer in a way or a different way that makes more successful, but they all sell like plain black t-shirts around $10 because that's what the big addressable market are. How they distinguish themselves is by placing themselves in the best routes and best malls, etc. That's why all the retailers make so much money. And then it is the worst place on earth. This is where the telecoms are. That's why they need people like you. Okay? The telecoms are in the commoditized industry. So the telecom made a lot of money out of two things. Made three things. Voice, SMS, and now data. That's it. That's how they made 10 billion that I mentioned. Okay? They are lucky because they're in Asia, especially they're either in an oligopoly or duopoly position like in the Philippines. So they're making a lot of money because of this. But they're in a very, very commoditized business. They know that one day
advisor will take out all the voice data down. One of the three outs. They know that one day WhatsApp will arrive and keep the SMS business down, already checked. Okay, that's why those guys they need overlay. And I find it very pioneering. Actually, the Southeast Asian, the Asian telecom are pioneering the big fund. In Europe, Telefonica has a fund, not that big, not as successful. Telecom Italia, I don't think they even know if they have a fund. Okay? But we think that the telecom in Southeast Asia are much more aggressive because technology here, when it happens, it's boom, you have to smash faster. Because you guys are early adopter, you work harder, you work faster, the economy growing faster. It's a very good place to be. I'll never set up a company that is here. Never. Next. Okay, who's probably the most important slide? This is the secret. If you learn this slide, you leave this room, you're going to start better. Guarantee, with my blood. With my blood. Okay? So why do people fail? Because they are not prepared. Most of the people, especially Southeast Asia, they don't prepare properly for self-made. So how do you prepare? There are two kinds of preparations. Empirical. This is your research on the internet, on books, or whatever, right? You study the company, their industry, their competitors, their regulatory frameworks, what problem they have, the company as an institution. You're pitching to banks, okay? You're pitching a software to remittances. That's something that happens in the Philippines a lot, right? Study their business. Why remittances? Where are the customers? What problems they're facing? You send them digital marketing services to banks, okay? Most of the banks, they don't even have a Facebook account, right? Bank of America has a Facebook account with, I don't know, 10,000 followers. There's a little problem. There is a Facebook account called I Hate Bank of America, which has a million followers. Right? So I had a big problem with HSBC. They blocked my account and I was shouting, so I couldn't pay my credit card anymore. And then I was so pissed that I tried to look, I passed one map member to find all the HSBC pages, and the most successful one was HSBC in a tier 3 city in London, a tier 3 city in UK, that has 10,000 followers. So I made 2 complaints to that. Just for the sake of complaining, right? Because a lot of companies, you guys, if you prepare better, you have much higher chances of succeeding because nobody does it. Everything is great, right? And then there's scientific research. And that's again, it's a connection with the person. When you have the meeting, when you chit chat, okay? You're walking in a meeting, you know the person you're talking to. People will buy it first. Your product is sold by somebody else in the same way. They will buy you. Okay? Remember that. So how you find information about the person? Super easy. Through LinkedIn, Google, Facebook, Tinder, I don't know, find a way. Okay? Did you get Tinder? No, I didn't do it. Great. Okay, find a way. Great, so you're prepared. Great, you're prepared. You need to make sure you're talking to the decision maker. And the decision maker doesn't necessarily mean the CEO. Obviously, the CEO is always the safe shop. But you said it's very complex, and so this is very important to a bank. The CTO will affect it first. No way to go up to the CEO. Okay? If you're selling a digital marketing thing, we have to talk to the marketing director, or the innovation director, or the social media community guy. Okay? Because a lot of people, they come to sell somebody to somebody else. It's the right organization for the problem, it's not the right person. It's a big mistake. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. Great. So you are empirical research, empirical research, you're talking to the right person. Finally, the 45 perfect sales meeting. You sit down with a person, chit chat. That's how you build a relationship with this person. Right? Again, it's easy to find out what the things are like of people you're talking to. If you look at the LinkedIn, they like certain groups, right? They like golf associations or I don't know, like all groups they like, right? These are the interests. These are information about those guys that you can use to your advantage to build rapport, build relationship, because they have 30 other salespeople came to sell into their paper, right? Great. So the chit chat is actually very important. If you walk in when you talk at the way high level, I don't know, when it was written in the world, the rich people need to play golf. I don't know. In the Bible or the Quran, somebody wrote, rich people need to play golf. It just happened I hate golf, right? I suck. So what I did, I really went a week taking golf classes at 6 a.m. at 45 degrees in Manila, which I loved. I really love doing it, right? To take golf classes, so at least I can have 50 minutes conversation about golf with potential investors, right? Yes. And that's preparation, right there. Cost me $1,000, okay? Beside the money, I love waking up at 5 a.m. 6 a.m. being in the golf court with qualified videos. Just love it, right? Just to do my preparation, okay? Chit chat. Please do not talk about the weather or traffic. I will kick you out of my office if you do it. Hey, I'm Mario. I'm standing next to you. It's raining today. Okay. Yeah, get out of my office. Okay? Never talk about stupid things, the weather, the traffic. Oh, I saw traffic today. Jakarta. Only first day I saw traffic today. Right? Manila, same story. Oh, these social traffic stories, I was late. So what? You didn't analyze the traffic in Manila? What have you been in the last 50 years? Right? So, green value, I'm stressing this because it's very valuable, it's very, very important. And this is where most people fail. They fail in the 4 points. They're not already prepared, they talk to the wrong person, and they have a very good chit chat. Right? Great. So you probably have everything in right now. Great. Your presentation. This is your laser focus. Laser focus. Okay? You have a script in mind. You know exactly what you want to say, but you don't sound like a script. Obviously. Right? You choose yourself. First you have the qualifying question. You will not sell cars if people don't buy cars. Right? Introduce yourself. Your company, your product. In that order. Right? Again, because people buy yourself, will buy your company as a brand because you're analogs of other company or people using your product and services, and they will buy your product. Your product, you already know you're about to sell them. Okay? Your product is a product. Okay? But what makes it different is you and your company. Because your company has better technology, better branding, better customer, better positioning. It has a better word of mouth of people that are talking better about the company. Great. Always translate how it's going to benefit them into dollars and cents. You can translate everything into dollars and cents. I learned this about the internet, and I was absolutely not something I was mastering, but I'm not going to talk here. Okay? Times 80, you can translate in dollars and cents. Processing improvement. I give you the software. Now instead of using 5 people, we can use 3 people. You save 2 people's salaries. Not that I have 5 people, but you can relocate your extra 2 resources to something else. These 2 salaries will result in X amount of dollars of cost cutting. So savings, so dollars again. Okay? Always translate everything to dollars and cents. You can do it for everything. Again, use analogs, okay? These companies use, I'm repeating sometimes myself because I really want to make sure we get the most important aspect of it. Analogs are very important. This product service is being used by X, Y, Z company, by X, Y, Z individual. Closing the next step. That's something that even today, when I was playing one of my friends, Salesforce, they feel miserable. I control the conversation. They came to tell me I control the whole conversation. And then I said, okay, I'll let you know. And she said, okay, thank you, bye. So here to my office. That's it, I'm here, close me. Right? Close me. You didn't ask my business card. Even if you can't close me now for whatever reason, you don't ask me when you can follow up with me. Right? Crazy. Crazy. So, closing. At the end of the conversation, you try to close. Right there. All the time. Every single time. I talked to a real estate brokerage company to the residential broker to bring contract with them when they show the condo. Buying a house, buy a condo, if you're there with the whole family, okay, all the decision makers are there, right? It's you, your wife, or your mistress, to make a decision for the condo. In the mistress has a lot to say. So, all the family is there. And if you check all the boxes, and that's the perfect house for them, etc., why not start filling out the contract? Push it. There. Right? Because everybody's there. Who else? Well, the grandma has to make a decision? No? So if everybody's there, why don't you decide to close for it? The biggest single reason why people don't close, because they don't try. They don't try right there. Right? And it is the B2B process which might require some time. You don't leave the room until you know exactly what the next step are. Who else is involved? Is the chief marketing officer involved? Great. Can I meet him right now? Because if the CEO will introduce you to the CMO via email, you just another email in the CMO inbox. Meet the person, exchange credit card, chit chat again. Maybe you start in the same school, maybe you go to the same professor. Maybe you're a copy from Juventus. Right? Okay? So never leave the company in the room unless you have crystal clear what are the next steps, who else is involved. And if they ask you questions which you can't answer, humbly say, sir, I cannot answer this technical question right now, but allow me 24 hours and I get back to you. And then guess what? You get back to me in 24 hours. Crazy, right? Why? Nobody does it. Trust me, nobody does it. With this slide, tomorrow you will close much more than today. Because nobody likes to prepare. People are late. They don't like running dress code. They don't like running material, no contract, no slide, no presentation, no business card. Okay? It happens to me every time, regardless of the country where I go. Okay? Now, I'm very stressing the time because that says a lot about an organization's team. When I was interviewing for my company, FlySpaces, I was given 15 minutes delay. Buffer. 60 minutes, I was close to the door. And the candidate was not accepted anymore. Why? Somebody cannot even make it on time, not on his first day. On a job interview, it tells me a lot already about this person. How committed she or he can be to my company and my organization. Dress code. Tonight, I'm dressing a little bit down because I know I cannot sell the audience I'm going to be talking to. And if I dress a little bit up, I look expensive. Right? But if you're talking to banks, those guys have a dress code. Just match the dress code. It's not that difficult. Uniqlo has a fantastic suit for $40. Right? It doesn't have to be Hugo Boss tailor-made. Right? If you're talking to a startup audience, you can go more relaxed. Actually, after this, you don't have to go very good stuff. Right? Because you don't match the culture, you know, and now startup they really want to match the culture. Right? I think obviously probably the world thinks that Mark Zuckerberg is a genius, but I found it extremely inappropriate when 3 years ago, when Facebook stock was half of the IPO price, he went to Wall Street asking for money with his hoodie, when everybody knows Wall Street is suits business attire. Right? You go into investor asking for money, and you deliberately go against the code against the church. People buy online, Wall Street church. Right? There's a trust. Everybody can believe you. Right? I find it extremely inappropriate. It's a genius. Right? So drawing lines first with 2 years of experience. I'm telling you, you lost the skills because you didn't have time to do it. Especially in the action of the company or B2C next. Okay, so this is the first 45 state meeting. So all the things that I told you, okay, this is the preparation but the chit chat is here. Okay, let's mean one. Okay, then we start seeing what introduce yourself, company, product, you keep it on tonight. Okay, a lot of people, because they live in Asia, people don't ever tell you what you like your product. Like, I can't have never. For instance, in Asia language, silence means I'm not interested in your product service. Right? So a lot of people they try to bring you in and out of this zone. Yeah, actually, you know, you were talking about golf here, right? Like, so why are we going to play golf? No. We don't play golf today. We're here to sell. Bring it back. Okay? They try to escape you, right? They try to escape you. Like I said, today, I control the conversation with this person, but you should control my conversation. When you go and sell, you control the conversation. You control the time, you control what happens, what doesn't happen. You control the laugh and the cry, the tears and the smile. You control everything. But you don't control more than 45 minutes. Sales meeting of 1 hour and a half, and meetings, even meetings of 2.5 hours are useless. Concentration can't be that long for so long. It's just impossible. Right? So 45 minutes, don't let him going out of your room. Okay, you have an idea, you have a script, that's your script. Next. Okay, great. So these are the big differences between B2C and B2B, right? We're gonna go one by one. In the B2C, in tech, you have digital marketing pros, right? Those guys, they know their stuff, they spend your money, as a consequence of money, you get in, your platform works, and you close the lead. In the B2C world, you have lead generation machines. That's what I consider myself and my team to do. So when we were setting the open services for Rocket in Singapore, we were targeting HR and operations people to adopt our product. And imagine how many people are trying to sell something to the HR manager of the big organization. Payroll services, executive recruitment, HR managers everything behind the company, right? So we try to approach those people on LinkedIn, cold calling, etc. We will work. There are some attempts. So what me and my team were doing, we were doing AXA building. I remember that day, AXA building in Singapore in 71 floors, 71 stories. I was getting the pass for the 71st floor, start knocking everybody's door, and then go to the 70th floor, the 69th floor, 68th floor, and just knocking everybody's door. And with a great smile, I get to every door. Trust me. Especially you ladies, and with a smile, better. But what I mean is that if you go in a reception, we say, hi, my name is Mario from Flysafe Senator, with the HR manager, with a smile, with assertiveness, they will not pick you up. It might be inappropriate, yes. It's very inappropriate, okay? But it's still, most of the time, I got the person leaving their office, giving their business card, and having 5 minutes with her. Back. Okay. That's much more than you would achieve through a LinkedIn or a phone call. You have a business card, you have a face, and you have a chit chat. She might doesn't like you anyway, but over the phone she's not gonna like you much better. Trust me. Okay? So we were a lead generation machine. Right? We were targeting building and spending half a day in the building. Thank God something's doing at the food court. Otherwise I was going with a lunch time. Right? So in the B2C is customer experience. Okay? And when you use the Uber app or the Gojek app, right? It works. It just works. You need to make love with the platform. Make love with the product. Right? In the B2B space, it's preparation. Because I enjoy a conversation talking about my problems with you because you're a figure of authority, you prepare about my business, and you can really solve my problem. But you can only do that if you're properly prepared. That's how we solve that problem. In B2C, it's analytics. Okay? Everything is measurable. Google offers great tools and everything. In B2B, it's just listening to customer. Your problem is too expensive, it's not the right moment. Call me in 2 weeks. And guess what you do? You call me in 2 weeks. Right? Just listening to customer is free market research. And most of the people don't do it. If most of the airline will listen to customer, it will dramatically change the business model. And in B2C, they have products, right? The product does everything. If they want to buy a photo camera and you go on Lazada, the platform will do everything. You just, as you be educated, you put your credit card and it will just work. If you sign up, your address will be already registered, so you type your address. If you already sign up, your credit card number will already be stored, so you can type them again and again, right? So the platform does everything. What is the equivalent in B2B? It's your pitch. Your pitch does everything. Your preparation, which is your pitch, which is the result of your preparation, does everything. Assertiveness, laser focus, solving a problem, translating to dollars and cents. That's the pitch, right? Because you see in a platform, you're not talking to anybody unless you have a technical. Customer service, there is no secret. It's customer service, right? The post sales, okay? There is no secret. In B2C, once you have all of this, they have better metrics, so they will spend more marketing dollars just in a more efficient way. Right? That's how we're big business intelligence teams in very big tech companies. In the B2B, you take extra miles. Extra mile means you will do something that now your competitor will do to keep relationship with the client. I hate the telecoms in the Philippines. They suck. It's unbelievable. If you think Indonesia that internet companies does in the Philippines, when you achieve your phone, I don't achieve in my office. Right? I engage only one company, which is a very small localized company that works only on the area of town because they have much better services, same price, so the price was not an issue. But I remember that one Saturday we had a problem and one of the cables snapped, and I didn't have internet. I called the customer service, they replaced my cable on a Saturday. That's an extra mile on customer services, and nobody does it. Nobody does it. So in the B2B, you will build a relationship with your customer if you take extra miles where nobody will do it. And trust me, very few people do extra miles. Next. Okay, so we're going too close then. Right? So these are the three main reasons why you cannot grow. Preparation. You have a whole slide of preparation. The person, wrong chit chat, wrong research. Yeah? But the pitch. You have the right preparation, the right person, but you make a mistake on the pitch. Mostly, if you have a mistake on the pitch, because of poor preparation. These are the three reasons why you can lose. Never step into a world where money is a problem. If money is a problem, it's your fault. It's a terrible product. You made a terrible research because if those guys cannot afford your expensive solution, you made a mistake in preparation. You should not be pitching to those guys. Right? So money is always the last place where you have negotiation. If you are outpriced from your competitor, you are outpriced. Why you are more expensive? Just ask why should company or people pay more for the same product that is out there? Right? Next. Great. That's one of my favorite things. So who knows Panam here? Panam? You guys are very young to know Panam. Good. So Panam pioneered the onboard flight in the United States. It's an airline that was bankrupt or reason, but Panam pioneered the services that is so standardized today in every airline. They were the first to have very attractive flight attendants with a big smile, impeccably dressed, etc. And they were having the Panam smile, which is, hello sir, you want coffee tonight? Your business class ticket is 3 years of my salary, mother. I hate you. How is that? Okay. So that's the Panam smile, okay? Which worked back in the days of the United States. You know, this smile a lot, right? So that's absolutely the last smile you want to have. The real smile is next. The Michelle smile. Look at this. Look at the difference. Look at this. That's a natural smile. Natural. Okay? I'm meeting she doesn't have Botox. No. Okay. So, it's a true smile, open mouth, right? Straight in the eyes, genuine smile, right? That's the genuine smile that I had been going through every receptionist in Ansel Tower because I was so excited about talking to the HR manager, which she's going to welcome me with a very Singaporean smile, right? To talk about my product. And I was so happy that I had a real smile. And this is one of the most powerful tools the salesmen have, especially ladies. Okay? Especially ladies, because the true genuine smile for women is a masterpiece. Now it's not even but it's true, I can prove it. Okay, next. Dress code. Again, okay? Dress code, right? Thanks. Oh, we can run this backstage. Dress code, right? Arrive properly dressed. That's it. That's the secret of the dress code. Study the company, you will have the right dress code. Okay, next. That's the last slide. So, okay, that's all fantastic, but now we have sales. How do we manage this stuff? Okay? So first of all, you need to generate the leads, right? The best leads are referrals. People that use your product or services, they like you or your product or your customer service or your smile or your dress code, or your right on time and all that stuff, and you refer you to somebody. These are hot leads. You reply immediately to those guys. Or whatever you sell. If you can't answer, you acknowledge. Hi Mark, I got your ad, Jeremy, thank you very much for the introduction of my audio. Thank you very much for this our product. I get back to you 24 hours. And guess what? Reply 24 hours. Right? Pipeliners, that's my style of the team, right? The guys that target the building and go office by office by office. You go to a channel of commerce event. It's very good lead generation process for us. There's a lot of like foreign companies, local companies with businesses, small and medium enterprises, they need office space. So we go there, we talk to everybody, we smile to everybody, we hand over to the business back to everybody, right? And then after building relationship, this helps a lot with the association, etc. Right? Or VC funds, because ultimately they result in an investment, right? So something I started doing is that I have close relationship with some venture capital already in Southeast Asia. They receive every month my company investors updates. So if I don't want to hide anything of the I keep sending my investor update, so they keep reading and receiving information from me every month, just like the investor they sent me one. Exactly the same slides. They will see the problem I face and the achievements I make, and the good things about my team, the bad things about my team. Why? Because they will trust me, because that's true. And they don't receive it once, they constantly receive it. So by the time I need to raise money, half of 75% of the job is done. They know your business, they know you know if you tell them you send investor, if you send investor update every 15 of the month, they receive it every 15 of the month, that's amazing. Right? The slides are assertive, are short, are concise, they're data driven. Right? That's how starting the relationship. I try to sell. There is thousands of platforms. What we're using now today is Pipedrive. Who of you knows Pipedrive? Pipedrive.com, $10. You don't need to invest $1 million on Salesforce. Right? $10 a month per user is a fantastic product. I think we're using Google Excel, Google Doc, right? Every sales manager put the leads, you create a filter, it's free, $3 a month. So there are thousands of platforms to manage basically every process in your company, especially sales process, which are basically free or very, very cheap. And then closing, okay? Call, email, text, visit, whatever, okay? The deal has to be closed. You can even close it as a no. The deal is still closed. You can fail to close the deal, as long as you know why. Because if you close and you don't know why, that's the worst mistake you can do. Because most likely, if you know why you can't close, you can measure and pivot accordingly, and the likelihood you're gonna miss the sales in the same situation is much, much lower. Right? You become more confident about your product. You become better at selling your product. Okay? And then ultimately is state of mind. Okay? Everything starts from here. Now, you guys know that, I hope, with this presentation, you know that sales is really 95% of an organization. I only have one question for you. Next! Thank you very much! That's like this. Okay, guys, there is some question. We have 30 minutes to ask questions. And please ask in English, because I will not interpret your question. Monggo, angkat yang mau nanya, silakan. Question to ask in English. Masa udah kan? Saya mau jangan aja ke sini. Ayo, jangan malu-malu. 1, 2. Oke. Silakan.
You share a lot about your success story. I would like to hear from you about your biggest hurdle in the that you face when you have to say that you give up.
A lot of time I have this class, they ask me, what was the biggest contract, the biggest satisfaction or the biggest favor, right? So when I was in Angola, in Africa, I was competing with other teams. They were just my team and their other teams sell this contract to the port of Angola, port of Luanda, which is the capital of Angola. And they were very, very good team, just as good as we were. So it was just a matter of time, and I just wasn't getting this contract, you know. And I was, it was not even big, but the fact that all the other teams had a contract and I didn't, selfishly was driving me crazy at night. So in Africa, you have a lot of patience. You have a lot of patience, more than in Asia, much more than in Asia, right? So the only way to solve this contract I knew was if I could skip 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, with the CEO of the port of Luanda, right? There is a problem. This guy was trying to escape from me all the time. He didn't want to talk to me, right? So I know, of course, it's business hours, and we're just crazy. So one day, I sat down in the port of Luanda, which I guarantee you is not the Ritz Carlton in the same place. Okay? I stayed for 22 hours in the port of Luanda until the guy did not show up. And I finally managed to talk to him. Within 22 hours, it was my most comfortable position. And I had my colleagues giving water and food. Alright? And I finally got the contract. Again, it was not a big contract, but it was driving me crazy the fact that everybody had this contract and I didn't have it. Right? It was my failure of not having it on time, okay? But again, you know, perseverance, okay? That's what driving me to have this contract. Yeah? Thank you.
Next question. Yuk, angkat tangannya. Ya.
Giving a real life problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. No, really, that was a very good talk. Thank you for that. I saw that you spent some time in Hong Kong before with Simon Hendrick, which I have.
One of my mentors.
Wow. And also, I just want to know, like, because you spent time in Hong Kong, then you actually moved to Easy Taxi in the Philippines. How did you sell yourself to do that? Like, because you're from Hong Kong, you're from Asia, I mean, you're not from Southeast Asia. How do you got an update? Thank you.
You stopped me. I didn't know the story of Simon Hendrick in Hong Kong to Easy Taxi.
And your LinkedIn address is Hong Kong, your number is Philippines.
You see, you got my attention right there. Please give me a round of applause. Okay. Okay, so also Rocket is a word organization in many good ways, right? Rocket doesn't really care what color is the team, okay? They care about what you can do. My best job in Rocket was firing McKinsey. I just love firing people from McKinsey, okay? Because the people from McKinsey. Sorry, rather, whatever. Okay. Because those guys, they were misunderstanding. They were flying from Germany, from London, from the US. They were missing the first thing about Asia. Asians are people, right? In America, most of the people have like this kind of sorry, I'm missing one term. In Asia, it's all other people because people don't like you will never work for you. Okay? If America joins a corporation, maybe doesn't like the boss. In Europe, the same. Even like the boss, they still trap in the corporation which pays the bills, so they swallow the fact they have to go to the office and see your face every day. The Asians are not like this. They don't quit. They will quit the day after. Right? So one thing that I saw to Rocket is that I already back then I spent enough time in Asia to understand the people were everything. And this was exactly the problem they were facing because everybody was quitting in Rocket. Right? It was a big scandal, people getting fired, hired, and switched companies, etc. Right? So I told them, look, maybe I'm not coming from McKinsey from a big financial background. You guys have companies from McKinsey, why do you do more? Right? Well, you guys are lucky, and that's kind of my recognition, and I understand in your business, is mostly people are quitting. So ask yourself why, because your management doesn't understand people. They work really well on Excel file, they can't work in a social environment. Right? Imagine when we were taking Easy Taxi, we were giving a phone to drivers in the police for the first time. The guy didn't know your business would be pressing and swiping. Right? So, it was always, okay, pressing and swiping. we were giving basic financial education to drivers and tell them, today, every revenue you generate goes in the right pocket, every expense you generate goes in the receipt goes in the left pocket. At the end of the day, okay, and then you have your net profit, okay? Just what the Helen will explain there, right? So I was going to our employees, in closing the laptop and say, stop working on Excel. You work on Excel after business hours. Go and hang out with employees. Go and acquire taxi drivers. What do you know about taxi driver if you don't wake up and go to the gas station to acquire taxi driver? Right? So how I sold myself to every company I work for, and how I sold my company, myself to the investor, is just by safety extremists and stuff. Right? By saying, look, I've been in Asia for a long time. Most of your meetings guys, I just think I know how to work with people like that. Right? And I have a full success record about managing teams before in Southeast Asia to support my theory. Right? I cannot support, I'm great at finance, and then I don't have like a decent knowledge of finance. You get caught in a minute. Right? Thanks. Next question. Okay. So,
hello, Mr. I want to ask, before I apologize, I'm sorry about taking this room. I want, if we are one to hire somebody to build the thing, then I think there was a criteria for it. Do you have a criteria or special criteria? If you have, can you explain it to us? Thank you.
thank you. It's a good question, actually. I'm really happy to receive this question. In order to build a class A team, you need to like A plus leader. Okay? You already hire somebody which is better than you. I know my individual. Like I said, I'm not good with numbers, and I'm getting better, but I'm not good with numbers. I just submit it, I hire somebody to do it, which is 10 times better than me. Guess what? Numbers now works, right? An 18 player hires an 18 because the B team hires a C team. A C team hires a D team. You wake up one day, the organization is a Z team, right? And unfortunately, in Asia, people they're afraid to lose their jobs, right? That's like an Asian thing. I'm not saying it's good or bad, right? And so people are scared of technology because what if tomorrow a platform replaces my job? So rejected innovation, right? Especially at the lower level, right? If the marketing manager hires somebody that she believes is better in marketing than her, she's afraid to lose her job. So what she's gonna do? She's gonna hire somebody which is worse, right? But that comes down to the leadership, okay? At the beginning, the CEO, the owner, the president, the chairman, the entrepreneur is to understand what is good about an organization, where the weaknesses are, and hire people which fill up that gap. Yeah? Answer? Yeah?
Next topic,
my name is Budi. I'm from Liverpool. I want to ask about my first degree, and I want to ask about the vaccine. When you first built the business, can you give our story of the vaccine?
Sure. I can't really disclose numbers, but I like to, why is it like this? Because a lot of business model to build, you have to go for a reason to another, and just realize that there is a lot of companies, many companies, a lot of money that are going after the consumer. Lazada, Zalora, high malls, okay, all these brands. To be in the e-commerce space, on the consumer space, you need to have a little pocket, right? And then maybe, yes, maybe I could have raised a lot of money, but what if I couldn't? Right? And then I realized there are really few companies that are helping the people because everybody is going after the gigantic Asian consumer. with steady growing salaries every year, 250 million in Tunisia, 100 million in the Philippines, right? Nobody's helping the SMEs, right? The companies helping the SMEs are not a problem. They stop. Those guys are expensive solutions. SMEs, local SMEs can afford it. So what was the first bigger cost that an SMEs had in Southeast Asia? People, not really, because people are relatively, for blue collar, relatively cheap labor, right? It's office space, right? So then I analyzed the market in the Philippines, the economy is doing so well, the landlord asks 6 months in advance, 6 months deposit for an office space. Now I understand in this market is even crazier, because building asks you 2 years full deposit to have an office. It's a gigantic working capital you guys deploy into a landlord and not to your company. So it's a great market. So this is how I arrived to the solution of prices. And then, in fact, what I realized is there are a lot of people there looking for temporary office space. Okay, so you don't start with the demand. Okay, you try to aggregate for making the flow more efficient. Right? So you guys are so happy fresh here, right? And they are happy. They are opening now the facility. Okay, they opened just like a couple weeks ago. And it's a great thing. I still send my maid to do my grocery, right? But if I need to ask something to my maid which is specific, like I want maybe a specific chocolate brand or water line that I really like, right? My maid never had a 99% cocoa from Instagram. She just cannot afford it, right? Even if I give her, she will make a mistake in pushing it. So with that flash, I can just click, order, my maid will pay, my maid will receive the stuff, etc. So we always start with a problem, right? And the problem in this case, in places, is helping entrepreneurs to find office space. Because today, even if you're an entrepreneur and you register an entity which has a cost, okay, they need an office. How can you attract talent which are going after, like, they want to go work a project, and you convince them to work with you if you don't have an office. If you have an office, it's money already down, right? It's already working capital of the existing operation. So we have, in the Philippines, we have a call center which is the cheapest office possible in the center of Makati. By that, they interview in the most expensive service office in Makati. So we deliver the great news about the company. They still put the employees. But the very first impression is not like that. It's an established organization. That's very good, right? Okay? Thank you.
Next question, okay? It's not a meeting.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Surya. I have looked to your my space account and I looked at when I searched the data, you have the data. I looked at your MySpace and I'm looking for maybe
okay, we don't have the data.
Cebu and Singapore.
Right.
My business is service. I have 2 children here.
Okay.
And I want to know what is the plan about Indonesia.
Yeah.
Do you really know? Something like that. One thing I want to, if you have some kind of expansion here, I want to involve it with you. I love that.
Okay.
I still do my part.
Excellent, right there. Now show you. Thank you. Thank you. So it's a little bit soon for us to say if we're going to open Indonesia or not. Likelihood is yes. You are the biggest Southeast Asian economy, okay? And the thing is, you have 2 centers, right? You started first, and the first was like, I'm jumping into the unknown. What am I doing, right? But then you start working, and then you open the second one. So you must be market, you must identify a niche, you must have a structure in place, right? I don't think you're so anymore. So it was like an open Indonesia. Is it going to be the next country? That I don't know, okay? But the trend that I see, and I can see our partners here during the time here, is that even the big corporations, there was a big article on Bloomberg about WeWork, even General Electric, KPMG, like all these very dynamic organizations, okay, they're moving some of their division in a co-working space, in a service offices, because they wanted to get out of the corporate world and get exposed to people like you that have fantastic idea, fantastic design, more energy than you can find in an American Express headquarters in New York, right? So I see the trend growing, right? We just attended a conference, CU Asia, which talks a lot about community, etc. Now, talking about community, it sounds very nice. I still have to figure out how we want to target the community, okay? But please approach me later so we change this discussion. Please, last question. I always swear after the meeting is done. I'll stop your meeting later, let's say.
Anyway, I have two questions, if that's okay.
The first one is me.
The first one is to re-ask the question about hiring the good employees or staff. You say A plus grade higher A grade.
I made a mistake in there. So A we should hire A plus. B should hire A, right? I made a mistake in the
However, those people who are higher level than us would be, most of them are money oriented. However, most of the startups don't really have that money to pay the good, great employees. So how do we manage that if we hire low level and then the state is money oriented or they can just jump over to another company who offers better? You want the first one?
Ask me the second.
And the second one is, most startups mostly are full-time workers, so full-time working professionals, and then they want to being in the office, they working professionally, and then they want to start a company, be an entrepreneur, but they don't really have the time, and they're not brave enough to take the risk to sign right away and start a new business. They have that time restraint.
So answer the first one is that not everybody will share the DNA of your culture. Right? I need to be very good people at the end. Even if I could afford it, I would not afford it, we didn't get there. We were just not sharing the same view and credos and stuff. So you have very good people out there which you can't hire because of salary. So how about the equity? That's the way companies started. Gojek in the first place, Grataxi in the first place, managed to Grataxi when he started, and I hate Grataxi, oh my god, because we're competing with them. But I gotta say, you have no idea how much I hate Grataxi. I wish my team was here, they would crack down laughing. But they were managing to at the beginning, they were not a $1.2 million company. Okay? They had distant funding, but they had very good people because they sold them the dream, and this is Anthony Dunn, sales and vision skills that managed to onboard very good people. In the field, they got one of the best guys, which I compare with, okay? And it was not paying what it was in BTC. It was not paying how much most of us at Eurosec, but it sold in the vision. That was my very first slide to do that. You as an entrepreneur CEO, you can attract people with whom you share the same thing. You might not afford it. They need an equity. That's how Grataxi attracted very big people, right? So equity, but again, no everybody is ready, okay? And that brings me to your second question. People that are used to salaried people, and they want to be entrepreneur, in my opinion, they have to make a choice. It's one or the other. You cannot take the company part-time. Some people did it. I did it way beyond my capacity, but I would have invested in a company where somebody is half-time or one-third time. It's just not happen. Yeah? Thank you.
Next question, there is still 10 minutes. Okay.
Hello? Yeah. Let's say you have a bad product. Bad product.
Want to start?
Okay, you need time to fix it, but you need to make the sale now. How do you contact the potential buyer that you will deliver a good product? You know?
that comes down to the calculation, right? If you know the product and you know, and probably you have to give discount on price, right? And it's a terrible thing to do because automatically the value is your product and brand equity, etc. Because then when your product, in theory, is better, it's good time to go back to those guys and say, sorry, now it's 3 times the price. And you most likely want to lose them, right? So I read a fantastic, I was in co-working today and I saw a fantastic slide about this. Programming, sorry, I don't want to sound unpolite, but programming is like sex. One mistake and you carry for the rest of your life. There was a co-working space here in Jakarta. But it's if you start programming bad, then you have a problem which is a bad problem you can't sell. It's a problem you carry all the way, right? A short solution, but then you really shoot it, the valuing the product value, so you sell it to a cheaper price, but you set expectation. In 3 months, once this advance will be made, the prices will go up to X, Y, Z, right? And then my product is to deliver, like different basic functions, etc. Okay? Thank you. Any question?
There is a more about how.
Anything, please?
Okay, agak maju Pak. Iya.
You are the master of engineering. So my question is for sales strategy, which one do you prefer? Hiring a salesperson or make a referral product which everyone can sell your product and get some commission?
Thank you. Okay, this is like affiliate marketing. It's like a type of Scientology scheme, right? I don't believe in I mean, it also depends what you do. Herbalife, they managed to do it. I think those guys are genius, but they have psychological things on people. I remember being in an airport in Madrid, and a girl could not board for whatever reason. I could tell it was an Herbalife. I started wearing the Herbalife seats. This girl went crazy and crying, and then suicide. She couldn't go to the Herbalife people, go to the Herbalife conference. Okay, and this was affiliate marketing work at that level, like psychological manipulation, how to call it. Okay, maybe the happy stuff and there's an affiliate marketing here, but nobody can carry your brand and product if it's not 100% right? If you lost the product, lost your CEO, lost your company, lost the DNA, like connected to what she said. I had parents, most of my team from Rocket, I could not afford their salary at the beginning, right? But they shared with me the visuals and they said that they were full time, they joined me full time, and those guys are salespeople, right? And they just love because they love the product. They work with me full time before they don't use CEO, okay? A part time or purely commission based sales force, it works in real estate, but also commoditize how many independent brokers are out there, right? So I would really have somebody full time, and if you're not good at sales, it's fine. You will start doing many other things. Just have a good salesperson, right? In my case, I think I'm strong in sales. I was not so bad in the numbers. I had a CFO, right? Thank you.
Thank you so much. So Maria, time's up. Please do the closing prayer. Closing statement.
Closing statement. Sorry, I'm being emotional. It's what is written in my own business card. Sales is not about pitching. It's about closing. Please remember that. Okay? I hope that by today, the CEOs that run these sales are CEOs in sales. Salespeople already sales, they already have the step ahead of the CEOs, they will sell better. And I hope I managed to share with you some of my experience and knowledge about building a company and there are 10,000 people that are 10 times better than me in building a company. I just 2 minutes going to see what they do. So I will never go back to corporate. I will never be able to learn employees anymore. Okay? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Sesi foto sebelumnya silakan bawa tim dari Outcome silahkan depan. Boleh yuk.
You want to take picture first? Maxi, where are you? Anyway, before we start our program, I would like something. Silakan di belakang Mbak Hani. We have season. Maxi, okay. Mbak Hani, Shasa, Kyle, where is Kyle? Udah pulang? Okay. So this is our team, Pravokal, and then Romy.
For me, Asian, you suck at it. One for me now.
Maxi, okay. Maaf ya, kami aksesoris. Yes, ya, orang begini. Oke, silakan semuanya ke depan foto bersama dengan Mario Hafta. Karena teman-teman belum saya tutup nih, foto bersama untuk dokumentasi. Setelah ini ada waktu kurang lebih 1 jam networking. Gak boleh makan malam, masih ada makan malam itu sekitar 50 bungkus. Sementara untuk mereka nanti dapat yang belum sempat makan. Silakan ke depan, kita berdoa terlebih dahulu. Silakan. Musiknya mohon dinyalakan agar semangat. Silakan teman-teman. Mario, oke, silakan teman-teman, tidak mau kita akan berfoto bersama di dokumentasi. Dan terima kasih untuk kehadirannya. Jumpa lagi di meet up tahun depan, bulan depan, teman-teman, April. Tanggalnya nyusul, silakan register di meetup.com/startupvokal dan juga follow akun kami @startupvokal. Oke, sekarang semuanya ke depan, kita akan berfoto bersama di area sesi yang ketiga, di sesi yang terakhir. Setelah semuanya ke depan akan kita bagikan oleh fotografer profesional dari Telkom. Monggo, sesi networking setelah ini, setelah semuanya balik ke dulu. Ayo, please, sit. Ayo semuanya teman-teman. Sekali lagi bagi teman-teman jangan berulang, kita punya waktu teman-teman. Oke. Oke, lihat kamera yang itu yang menyaksikan siap. Siap-siap. 1, 2, 3. Waspor yang belakang maksudnya yang samping, mohon maaf yang samping kanan. Itu di belakang tidak dapat. Oke. Waspor 1, 2, 3. Waspor banyak ya. Bebas tuh. 1, 2, 3. Oke, terima kasih ya. Jumpa lagi bersama. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Memakai waktu untuk networking, ngobrol, tenang dengan industri. Kita punya 1 jam dan beberapa masalah masih ada sekitar 50 porsi untuk disini. Terima kasih. Thank you.